This is what girls do. This is what girls do. This is what girls do. This is what girls do.
Where exceptional student athletes are born, where records are broken, where great plays are made, where school colors ignite passion, where champions prevail, where tradition is celebrated, Ontario University Athletics. Where exceptional student athletes are born, where records are broken, where great plays are made, where school colors ignite passion, where champions prevail, where tradition is celebrated, Ontario University Athletics. where exceptional student athletes are born, where records are broken, where great plays are made, where school colors ignite passion, where champions prevail, where tradition is celebrated. Ontario University Athletics. Where exceptional student athletes are born, where records are broken, where great plays are made, where school colors ignite passion, where champions prevail, where tradition is celebrated. Ontario University Athletics.
This is what girls do.
where exceptional student athletes are born, where records are broken, where great plays are made, where school colors ignite passion, where champions prevail, where tradition is celebrated. Ontario University Athletics.
This is what girls, this is what girls, this is what girls do. 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 This is what girls do.
Where exceptional student athletes are born, where records are broken, where great plays are made, where school colors ignite passion, where champions prevail.
your Thunderbirds played the York Lions. We'll first begin with the land acknowledgement. Sault Ste. Marie, originally known as the Bowerton, is a traditional territory of the Anishinaabe, specifically the Garden River and Batchewana First Nations and the Métis Nation of the Ontario, within the lands protected by the Repson-Huron Treaty. As Thunderbirds, we would like to acknowledge Chief Shingrog's vision for education and cross-cultural learning. As athletes, coaches, and administration, we strive to honor the TRT calls to Action 8791 and the roles of sport and recreation as we move towards reconciliation. Thank you, Amit Reg, for joining us today. We ask that today's audience draw your attention to the center field as we introduce you to today's starting 11. For York, in goalie, Ava Jones, Paige DeSanto, Brooklyn Mitchell, Amelia Joseph, Eva Arison, Chantel Williams, Mary Torelli, Sabrina Fabiano, Erica Di Matteo, Alex Cueto, Jade Valles, and head coach Carmen Isako. And now for your Algoma Thunderbirds starting 11. In goalie, Michaela Towns, Samantha Mazuka, Natalia Kali, Michin Chow, Elias McWallace, Madi Relu, Oliver Bennett, Berlin Coloren, Ailey McFarland, Alexa Noslover, and Amber Dumber, and your head coach Daniel Scorpino.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We are live from Superior Heights Collegiate Institute in Sault Ste. Marie, Ontario. We have OUA soccer, women's soccer action. We have the Algoma Thunderbirds taking on the York Lions. And the York Lions are a very strong team. They're coming into this one, or coming into the 2023 season at after a 9-5-3 record, making the OUA finals and losing to McMaster, but also advancing to the U Sports Championship. I'm alongside Sam Sestaro. How are we doing today, Sam?
It's a beautiful day in Sault Ste. Marie, 20 degrees. It is a little overcast, but a beautiful day for the beautiful game.
And how are you feeling about the Algoma Thunderbirds after two pretty tough defeats last weekend on the road? They were defeated against the Laurier Golden Hawks.
Well, both of these teams are winless, so this is a great opportunity for Algoma to pick up some points early on in the season. So I would like to see them come out strong.
Yeah.
with new interim head coach Daniel Scarpino, I know that he's going to change things up a little bit with formation setups. So hopefully that pays off for the Thunderbirds.
And someone the Thunderbirds are really going to have their eye on as they move up the Algoma third is Alexandra Quadu out of Edmonton, Alberta. She was the September 10th York Lions Female Athlete of the Week with a goal against the Windsor Lancers in a 1-1 draw. The Edmonton native will definitely be someone that the Thunderbirds keep an eye on.
Absolutely. She's got 2 goals on the season on 7 shots. So they're definitely going to want to contain her when she goes up the field.
And York regains possession. Number 10, Fabiano, going to play the through ball. And it's going to be kicked out of bounds by Samantha Mazuka. York Lions are going to have a throw-in.
York is wearing their red away jerseys, going from right to left, while Algoma is wearing their whites, going from left to right.
And nothing on the end of that. And going to go to keeper Michaela Towns. Towns taking her time waiting for her team to set up. Algoma showing a bit of a 4-4-2 formation today. The 2 strikers up top are Naslavar and Killeran. And that's a bad pass by the keeper, but no danger as it goes out for a goal kick.
Again, Scarpino, this is his first game as interim head coach. He knows these girls for a long time, being part of the Sault Ste. Marie soccer scene for years and years. So he is going to change things up a little bit. Hopefully, shows a little bit more aggression, shows some early set plays, or opportunities, just to give the girls some confidence.
Ball out on Quadu, Algoma ball. And like you said, you definitely want to see a bit more aggression from the Algoma Thunderbirds, especially on the offensive side of the ball. They had a very difficult time moving the ball up to their strikers. That's been the theme of this season so far, unfortunately, but Scarpino's going to be looking to change that. And this York team may be winless, but they are a absolute great ball team, as they were, like I said earlier, they went to the U Sports Championship. They were the number 3 seed and went 0-2, but they still are very talented.
Yeah, this is a rebuilding team, rebuilding year for this team. They've got such a large base to draw from. So these athletes are representing the Lions this year. They're going to need time to gel.
Out of play, goal kick.
You can hear the girls being a little bit more vocal the first 5 minutes of this one. With a few of the changes, they just want to make sure that everyone's in the correct place.
And a nice bit of passing from the York Lions. They're going to look to continue the play. And Thunderbirds need to get rid of the ball here, and they're able to. Still in danger. It's going to be number 18, Di Matteo, passing it to Quadu, and Quadu's going to be looking for something. It's going to go to 13, Amelia Joseph. She's going to pass it around the back. Toward number 2, Harrison. She's going to play it to 14, Brooklyn Mitchell. Mitchell plays it to DeSanto, back to Mitchell. And York Lions looking to reset, pass around the back a bit. And there goes Quadu, winning the foot race, but not a great pass. There's Torelli looking for something. She's going to pass it to Chantel Williams. Williams going to the corner once again. Number 12, DeSanto, forward to number 8, Di Matteo. And she's going to pass it right to a white jersey. Alois Mark Wallace going to go for a bit of a run. She has some open space, and she plays the through ball, but nothing doing.
Early on in this one, the gameplay has been mostly in the Algoma Thunderbirds end, and that's something that they're going to want to change. They're going to want to start building a little bit more from the middle.
And Quadu left unmarked. She's going to have some space. Looking for the cross here. And like you said, it's been very, very difficult for the Thunderbirds to get any sort of possession on the ball here. And, yeah, that's got to be a concern for Coach Scarpino.
Well, and just by looking at the formation in the back, they've changed things up a little bit, but they're not paying that much attention to Quadu. She seemed to have 2 or 3 runs already, and she's only been marked by 1 player. I would put 2 on her for sure.
Yeah, she is all alone in that corner there. And no danger on that. Going to go out of bounds. Goal kick for Towns.
So this is the first of 2 for the Lady Thunderbirds today versus the York Lions. And join us again tomorrow at the same time, 1 p.m., when they play the McMaster Marauders.
Towns with the goal kick. And out of bounds. That ball is out of bounds on number 20, Kalik. Going to be a throw in for the York Lions. And offside against the Lions. Thunderbirds ball. Town setting up for the spot kick.
This could be trouble.
Algoma threatening a little bit. There it is. And shot was wide, but the flag was up.
Handball. Oh, man. That was a great opportunity for the Lady Thunderbirds to get on the score sheet for the first time this year. She just hit it with her shoulder a little bit lower than where it should have been, and they called her on it.
Unlucky bounce there, but
that's what they have to do, though. That was a great opportunity. Yeah. It was a 50-50 ball, and they got to take their chances that way.
I think you're definitely going to surprise the York Lions there with those through balls. That's definitely what the Algoma Thunderbirds want to be thinking, as Quadu is a touch offside.
You can hear Coach Scarpino saying, girls, be patient when you're setting up that offside trap.
Number 7, Mizuka, set up for the free kick, and she's going to send it. Ball's going to fall to number 9, Dunbar, and going to be out on number 13, Amelia Joseph, for the York Lions as a throw-in for the Thunderbirds. Number 9, Dunbar, one of the few veteran players, a fourth year Sault Ste. Marie, Sioux City United product. And another throw in for the
about 70% of the play so far has been in the Thunderbirds end. So this is nice to see that they're moving the ball forward again into the offensive zone.
And now the play is going to switch for the York Lions as Quadu's going to find some space, and she's in a foot race here. She's going to keep going, scanning the field, looking for a pass. She's going to pass it to DeSanto, who's going to pass it to Fabiano, who's going to take a hit, and it's right at Michaela Towns. That is the first shot on goal for the York Lions. And that's a pretty good sign. If that's their first shot, we're almost 11 minutes into the first game. The back four for the Algoma Thunderbirds have been doing their job so far.
Yeah, no, that was a great save by Towns. She's going to be she's going to have to be at her best today to keep her team in this one. And, you know, they're going to have to definitely keep the ball to the outside.
There it is there, number 7, Torelli finds some space, and she's going to be out. Goal kick for the Thunderbirds.
I've noticed that Quadu started on the left side where she had a lot of open spaces, but now she's flipped over to the right.
Yep.
And, you know, sometimes running through to the middle. So I don't know if York is adjusting on the fly, if they've noticed something in the Thunderbird formation.
It's a bit interesting, as you say, and there's definitely been a good amount of space for Quadu, but you could argue that she's getting more opportunities in the beginning of the game where she started on the pitch. So we'll see what head coach Carmine Isaacos thinking on that one as the Thunderbirds are going to send the ball. And Quadu able to control the ball and pass to her defender, and they're going to send it through to Chantel Williams. Williams looking for a cross, and it might have been there, but the Algoma defense is able to hold. And nice tackle by number 10, Mark Wallace, as she's going to send it, but broken up by Brooklyn Mitchell. And Naslavar and Williams fighting for the ball. Naslavar is still there, but she's unable to win it. And York's going to switch the play, but nobody there as Quadu is pressing high up on Kalek as Towns sends the ball, and it's going to go out of bounds for a York throw.
Scarpino's just making some minor changes to his formation right now.
Oh no.
Their passes aren't connecting right now.
No, you definitely want to slow the play down a little bit, reset, and get those passes to other white jerseys.
It's mostly the same lineup that played last weekend against Laurier. So they're starting to, you know, recognize where their teammates should be, but they definitely need a goal to get all that pressure off of them right now.
Absolutely, and how nice would it be for that day to be today, as York Lions are not able to make anything of it. It's going to go out of bounds for a corner.
Everybody back for the Thunderbirds.
And there it is. Number 9, Quadu, is not in the 18-yard box. Bit interesting. She's playing as a bit of a utility player for the Lions right now, it seems.
This could be a set play. Oh, no.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Algoma has just been called Oh, no, it was York that was called for the handball.
Looks like they are.
No, we were right with our we were right with our first instinct. So it is a penalty kick for the York Lions at the 15:30 mark.
It's number 10, Fabiano, stepping up to take it. She's going to take her step and going to be in the back of the net. And number 10, Sabrina Fabiano out of Woodbridge, Ontario, going to get the first goal of the game, and that's going to be her first of the season. 1-0 for the Lions.
So Towns guessed correctly. She went far post, but just not enough to get there.
It's unfortunate.
The Thunderbirds have to avoid those types of costly errors, especially if they want to stay in this one.
Lions getting ready to throw the ball in here. Number 12, DeSanto, sending the ball to number 9, Quadu. She's going to win the ball. She might win it a second time here, and she does. And a nice bit of skill there to keep possession. Looking for the cross, and nothing going on there. Broken up by number 20, Kalik. Another corner for the Lions.
Again, everybody back for the Thunderbirds. They have to start taking possession of the ball and moving it up the field. They can't play a game of back and forth with this Lions club because, as we see, they've capitalized on one opportunity already.
And there it is. These are the plays you have to win, the balls you have to win if you want to make something happen in the attacking third. And the Algoma Thunderbirds are just unable to get those balls into the York Lions half.
Everyone is up for the Thunderbirds right now, so I'm not sure if Daniel Scarpino is going to be making some changes early on, or just going to have a few players ready just in case. Almost the 20-minute mark.
Number 12, DeSanto, playing it towards Torelli, who's going to play towards Quadu, who's caught offside again. And the Algoma Thunderbirds have really been able to neutralize Alexandra Quadu, get her into positions where she's offside, but we'll see if she's able to do something. So far, so good.
With Quadu going to the right side of the field, we see that Jade Vreehouse has been left open a few times now on the left side. So the D's just not paying attention to the weak side.
Yeah, and you see it again. She's just on an island out there. And Thunderbird's able to string a few passes together, but Dunbar's going to be caught offside.
Right idea. Right idea.
Fortunately, timed the run about a second too fast. And Mitchell passing it to Eva Harrison, who's going to send it to Amelia Joseph. Joseph running up the touch line. And a nice touch. She's going to find some more space. She has a couple attackers to support her, and there's Vreehouse, who's going to be broken up by Kalik. That's going to save a nice shot opportunity. Ball's going to go to Towns for the... And she's going to look to send it far to one of her midfielders here. Dunbar unable to control that, but the ball's still going to be going forward.
Towns is getting the ball past the 50-yard mark. It's just she's not connecting with a Thunderbird player. It's either a 50-50 or it's going right to the York Lions.
Throw in for the Lions. A nice touch by Torelli, who's sending it to Quadu, but they're going to lose possession. Here go the Thunderbirds now. Dunbar with the pressure on the York defender, and it's going to be Algoma ball. We are now past the 20-minute mark. We are at 20 minutes, and it is 1-0 for the York Lions. Once again, the Thunderbirds winning possession here. They're going to throw the ball in.
It's a great fall day here in Sault Ste. Marie. We have about 150, 200 fans here supporting their Thunderbirds. So that's always good to see. And I can definitely say that this place will get a lot louder if the Thunderbirds get on the board.
Absolutely, and they've been looking a lot better from weeks past, but
Absolutely.
There are a few things they need to clean up, especially maybe in the attacking third and with their goal kicks and set pieces, but you're already seeing improvement after 2 weeks, and that's nice to see for this team.
Some of the other teams that we've called, they had players over 6 feet, and that's something that the Thunderbirds don't have. So they match up with these Lions very well. The Lions are built, a lot of 5'10", 5'11" players, but that first game versus Windsor, Robertson, her height and her strength just walked right through this Algoma D. So this is a good matchup right now.
And there's Dunbar with having a foot race with number 14 Mitchell, but it's going to go out. Mitchell going to look to pass to DeSanto, who's taking the throw in, and she's going to throw it into Quadu. And Algoma will win possession once again. They're able to get possession a little bit more into the York end, but they're unable to string together a couple passes and make something happen. So that's got to be the focus for this team. Just smart passes, forward-thinking passes.
Absolutely. If they can string, 3-4 passes together, I'm sure that they can sneak one past.
Oh, great work by Towns. Great work by the goalkeeper. You love to see her come off her line and get in there.
Towns is definitely the leader of this team in the back end. So she's yelling instructions at her D, directing them where to go, who to mark, and they feed off of her.
Second year out of Cambridge, so she'll be around for a little bit longer. She's not a 4th or 5th year yet, but she certainly plays like one. York corner, we're going to see what they're going to try here. It looks like they're going for another set play. Mazuka unable to clear it out. It's going to be at the feet of a York Lion. She's going to feed it to Harrison, who's going to feed it to Quadu. And now you want to go. There's number 9, Dunbar.
This is nice. This is a good opportunity here.
Here we go, Amber Dunbar on the run. Take a shot, and it's right at the keeper, Ava Jones. Unfortunate, but a good sign. Able to make something happen. That's going to be the first shot of the game for the Thunderbirds, and it sure is nice to have them get a couple shots and look at making something happen here.
The York Lions pressed on that one, and they were just caught off guard on the exchange back, and that could have been the first one of the season for these Lady Thunderbirds.
I think that's how you want to attack these York Lions. They like to press high on corners and free kicks, and if you can catch them on the end of that and send it up to your strikers, you can make something happen a little bit. And once again, that set piece is going to go right back to the Lions, but the side judge has his flag up, signaling an offside.
The sun's finally come out now. It was cloudy at kickoff, but a beautiful fall day.
Nobody up here is wearing a hoodie, which is very unseasonal of this region of Ontario.
We were joking, but not joking, that we'll probably be calling a game or two in the snow.
And you were saying that that's a little bit of a mental advantage for the Algoma Thunderbirds. They have to deal with those ridiculous temperatures early on in the fall/winter season. So we'll have to revisit that in a month or so when it starts to get chilly up here.
Oh, don't say that. That's too early.
And looks like this time Vihouse is onside. She's going to keep going. Find space in the weekend. That's going to go. Looks like Towns tried to cover it, but she was unable to. It's a corner.
I'm not sure if Towns is shaken up on the play. She got up a little gingerly, and she's stretching her back right now. But she's still directing traffic, so it looks like she's fine.
And good job by number 8 for the Algoma Thunderbirds. Sorry, that was number 18, Killeran. And a nice header by Machin Chow. Going to be a foot race to the ball. Chow wearing the captain's armband once again for this Algoma team, and that's a great play to get it out of danger. And Brooklyn Mitchell looking for the cross. She's not going to find it. Chow going to play it forward. York Lions able to string a couple passes forward. It's going to be a shot on goal, but right to the keeper. Number 7, Maya Torelli on the shot.
All of York Lions' passes are 10 yards forward, and it took them 4 passes to get almost to the box to take a shot on Towns. That's something that Algoma's got to change. They got to tighten up that D.
There's Amelia Joseph going for a run. She's still going, and bit of a body check, but no call.
And a corner.
Other than that, it's been a pretty clean game. I don't recall any whistles for any fouls yet. It's been moving forward. That's what you like to see as York gets ready to kick it away. And there it is for Torelli, but she's not going to get anything. And now you want to switch the play.
Right below us is the men's team and cheering on their Thunderbird counterparts. They're not liking the referee's call.
It was interesting that was a foul, but the one that the player fell on the ground wasn't. #27, Chantel Williams looking to take the free kick.
I think there's a change on the play as well. Number 12, Kennedy Wachi is in for the Thunderbirds.
It's going to be a throw-in for Algoma here, deep in their own end. And the sub has been confirmed. It is Kennedy Uwachi in. She's going to be out for number 18, Berlin Killerin. Uwachi also a Sault Ste. Marie local, third year. And Nasselvar pressing high on the York defender. That's what you want to do, and that's going to force a bad pass. That's what the Algoma Thunderbirds want to do, high press and force their opponent into mistakes.
30 minutes gone in this first half. If you joined us late, York scored on a penalty kick at the 12-minute mark to make it 1-0, and that's where we stand.
You got to like how the Algoma Thunderbirds have been playing. They've been more aggressive. They've been willing to build the ball up, do a little more build-up plays from the back, and it's been working. They're unable to get any quality opportunities yet, but it's a stark contrast from even last week.
This team's only going to get stronger and stronger once they get used to their formation and new teammates. As we mentioned earlier, interim coach Daniel Scarpino has made some tweaks to this lineup and isn't afraid to make substitutions when he doesn't see something that he likes.
Algoma winning another throw-in. And Alois Mark Wallace was fouled on that. Hold by number 8, Di Matteo. Bazooka ready to take the free kick as Algoma takes shape. And she's going to send it, looking for Dunbar, unable to find her. And York looking to build from the back. They're going to send it to the other side of the pitch. Paige DeSantos sending it to Quadu. It's Quadu versus Chow for the ball here. Quadu's going to win the ball and pass it to Chantel Williams. Williams looking for something, surveying the field. Williams to Quadu, and Algoma's going to break it up. Nasselvar unable to get to the end of that one. And a nice turn by number 10, Fabiano. She's still looking.
There's some holding on the play back and forth. But the Thunderbirds managed to get out of trouble there.
There you go. And past couple minutes, we've had a bit more holds than the previous 30 minutes. So we're going to keep an eye out on that as Algoma is looking to throw the ball in. Going to be matching Chow taking the throw.
You got to imagine that these Thunderbirds, you know, they're playing their hearts out. They're just looking for one break, one thing that could change the course of this game and, you know, something to build on for the season.
Yeah. And they're able to win the ball back and get that pass off, but their strikers are not in the places where they're looking to pass them, and They're going to want to look to clean that up a little bit as the play goes back to Brooklyn Mitchell. And Chow's header will only go back to the York Lions as Quadu's looking for the cross. And a great save. Michaela Towns able to get a hand on it.
What a save by Towns. She was stepping backwards and was able to tip it over the bar. Caught her off guard a bit. That could have been definitely in the back of the net on the far side. So, but again, she's gingerly bending over and stretching her back, perhaps dealing with some discomfort.
Here we go. There's a sub. Yunachi unable to make something happen. Going to be free kick for York. Sorry, a throw for York. Throw's going to go straight to the Thunderbirds. And pass fake by Chantel Williams. She's going to pass it back, but Brooklyn Mitchell being pressed high by Naslavar. Pass to the touchline. Joseph looking to pass it forward, and another foot race, but the keeper is there. Towns able to pass it to Naslavar, and there's some open space in the middle of the pitch. And it's Dunbar versus Joseph.
Dunbar showing some wheels.
She has a lot of speed in her back pocket. She was almost able to catch up to Amelia Joseph there.
Both sides have players stretching, so with 36 minutes gone, we could possibly see some changes.
I assume the referees are opting not to take the water break as we're nearly done the first half here.
It's a beautiful day, but not like the opener of the season where it was very, very uncharacteristically hot here up in northern Ontario. Today's just a beautiful fall day.
Much nicer than 32 degrees. Chantel Williams with the ball. Chantel Williams, a transfer from Alabama A&M. She had 11 appearances with her 2 years with that club, NCAA Division I level. She's originally from Markham, Ontario. And Quadu's got players forward. She's going to find a player who's still onside. And nice save by Towns. Ball's still loose. Quadu
what a challenge.
Unable to put it in the back of the net. But
what a challenge. And again, Towns threw her body at that play to make a save, and this time she's just not getting up. Again, I'm sensing something with her back. But there was a beautiful play there by Quadu. And Towns had no other option but to throw her body to keep this game at 1-0.
She has been spectacular so far today. Only a penalty shot keeping these two teams uneven.
Yeah, and we can't fault her for that. It was an unfortunate call early on in this game. Towns did guess correctly, but was beaten far side. Right now, there is concern and chat on the sideline, so we'll see if she's able to continue for the remainder of 6 minutes in this half.
Looks like she will. And she is going to stay in the game. We will check after the first half if Chandler comes in, but for right now it will continue to be Michaela Towns in net.
And that's great news for the Thunderbirds.
Nasselvar controls the ball, passes it back to Kalik. And here come the Algoma Thunderbirds. There's number 10, Alois Mark Wallace, with a bit of a run here. She's looking for her supporting strikers and going to pass it to the side. And Chantel Williams going to win possession. She's going to pass it back. Pass it to Torelli, who's going to play it to Quadu. Quadu plays it to Vihaus. And Vihaus winning the ball. She's continuing her run. Who's going to play it to Quadu. Looks like Quadu tried to flick it up and try to get it off the volley, but nothing happening there. And Vihaus still going. She's going to take a shot and not on target.
If you're the Algoma D, you got to keep them to the outside. You can't let them make that diagonal run into the box. And whether it takes 1, 2, or 3 players, you can't let a player like Vihaus or Quadu, take their time, or else this game will get out of hand quickly.
Yeah. And Algoma has done a pretty good job of keeping it contained to the outside. Not a lot of shots in the middle part of the 18-yard box, and they're going to want to continue to do that. But Quadu's going to drop the ball back.
With 5 minutes left, if you're this Thunderbirds team, you're going to want to keep this score line 1-0. Go into the locker room and regroup. See what they can do for the second half. A late goal right now would definitely be heartbreaking.
And
as soon as I said that,
number 13, Amelia Joseph, with her first goal this season.
Thunderbird fans, I apologize. That was not my intent, but exactly what I just said earlier. She was able to make a diagonal run right to the box and was able to take a shot probably about 4 yards out.
That's unfortunate. It's just the exhaustion kind of catching up with the back four of the Thunderbirds, and that's a tough goal to concede. And Alois Mark Wallace finding space in the middle. She's still continuing her run, but a bit too big of a touch, and that's going to be York ball. York with the throw. And a bit of a battle, but the York Lions are going to win the ball, and Cadillac passing it back to her keeper. Towns sending it forward. Now another battle for the ball. This one's not going to go Algoma's way, and it's going to be York throw. So if you are Daniel Scarpino, Sam, what are you telling your ladies here at the 15-minute break?
I'm not happy with the total half because the first 15 minutes they were pinned in their own end. 1 or 2 opportunities, to get a quality shot on goal. So it's got to be the midfield. They have to work it through the midfield to gain those tough yards and send their forwards if they want to get on the board.
And any bit of build-up play that the Algoma Thunderbirds have been trying has been quickly neutralized for the most part by the York Lions.
Yeah, for the second half, maybe I make a few changes, get some fresh legs out there. Chloe Cormier is definitely an option.
Battle for the ball. That's going to go the York Lions' way. And York looking to build it up from the back. Number 8, Di Matteo, sending it to her winger. Looking for Quadu once again. There's Torelli.
You can't give her that much
There it is.
time.
And a nice sliding tackle by Natalia Kalek.
She had all the time in the world there. One more step and she was in a great scoring position.
If anything, it looked like Torelli took one too many touches. She had a pretty decent opportunity as soon as she got in the box there as York looks for the corner.
We're in stoppage time now.
And it's going to go away.
I don't expect too many minutes added here to stoppage time. It was definitely a clean first half. Again, the Thunderbirds snake bitten twice.
2 unlucky goals and 2 unlucky spots. Quadu unable to turn as she's cut down quickly. And ball going to be sent to the midfield. Nasselvar not there. She wins possession back, but it goes to Amelia Joseph. Joseph playing it to Torelli. Torelli looking for Vihouse. Vihouse, a former member of the TMU Bold team. Made the trip up north and transferred to York.
Good save by Towns to keep the score line 2-0. She's just going to take her time now until the referee blows his whistle, which should be any second.
And there it is. And we're going to take a quick 15-minute break. Both teams are going to go into the locker room and review the past 45 minutes of football. It's going to be York with a 2-0 lead over our Algoma Thunderbirds. And for Sam Sestaro, I'm John Ostrowski. We will be back in 15.
This is what girls do. 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 This is what girls do.
Where exceptional student athletes are born, where records are broken, where great plays are made, where school colors ignite passion, where champions prevail, where tradition is celebrated, Ontario University Athletics. where exceptional student athletes are born, where records are broken, where great plays are made, where school colors ignite passion, where champions prevail, where tradition is celebrated. Ontario University Athletics. Where exceptional student athletes are born, where records are broken, where great plays are made, where school colors ignite passion, where champions prevail, where tradition is celebrated. Ontario University Athletics.
This is what girls do.
where exceptional student athletes are born, where records are broken, where great plays are made, where school colors ignite passion, where champions prevail, where tradition is celebrated. Ontario University Athletics. Where exceptional student athletes are born, where records are broken, where great plays are made, where school colors ignite passion, where champions prevail, where tradition is celebrated. Ontario University Athletics.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We are back. Quick 15-minute break, and we are back for second half of this OUA women's soccer matchup. We have the York Lions with a 2-goal lead over the Algoma Thunderbirds. And I'm John Ostrowski with Sam Sistaro once again, and we are ready to go.
We'll see what changes were made at halftime by both teams as they just line up for the second half. If you've joined us late, the Lions were awarded a penalty kick at the 12-minute mark in the first half, and they converted to make it 1-0, and then added a second one at the 42-minute mark. Amelia Joseph was able to walk in and take a shot from about 5 feet out, beating Towns.
And Joseph has quite a bit of pace as she just showed off, and York is going to kick once again a corner. That's Chantel Williams lining up for the kick. And nothing doing there. It's going to be a goal kick for the Thunderbirds. And Michaela Towns was a bit banged up near the end of the first half, was favoring her back a little bit, but she is still on the pitch for the second half. We're going to see if her lingering knock is going to affect her a little bit. Town sending it to Naslevar, who's going to send the header. And Mark Wallace was the intended receiver of the pass, but it's going to go to the Lions as they send it to the Algoma third. Putting a scrum for the ball, and there's number 20, Kalik, looking for someone on the other end of the pass. York's defense maintaining possession. Joseph chipping it up to Torelli. Torelli going on a bit of a run here. She's still going. She's going to make a move, and just wide, but the ball's still in play.
That was a nice little move by Torelli.
Was not able to get a quality shot on that.
I wasn't able to speak to interim coach Scarpino at halftime. He wanted to take the girls in and talk to them and just calm them down a little bit, saying, you know what, 2-0 isn't insurmountable. You know, they just have to tighten up a little bit on their D. And all they need is that first goal. That'll definitely relieve some pressure.
Chow with the throw. Going to go right to Amelia Joseph. And there's Naslevar with the pressure on Williams. Ball's going to go back to the York defense. Quadu looking for someone on the pass, and she looks like she's just going to go out of bounds. Algoma with the throw. York playing to the middle. Nothing going on there, but they're going to keep possession. And 6 and 26 passing amongst each other. Going to go back to Brooklyn Mitchell. Brooklyn Mitchell looking to slow it down a bit. She's going to pass it to Zebek. Zebek's going to feed it to a teammate. And a through ball to Amelia Joseph. Amelia Joseph looking for the cross. And right to the keeper, Michaela Towns. Towns taking a few seconds, letting her team get set. Ball going through, but keeper's the only one with a realistic chance for it. And Town set pieces are still going straight to the York Lions more often than not. Ball played through to Quadu. Quadu looking for something. She's going to keep it herself. She's going to feed it to DeSanto. It's going to go nowhere. Algoma ball.
The York Lions did make 2 changes at halftime, bringing in Lena Bari and Sophia Zebek to get them some playing time with the 2-0 lead. Erica DiMatteo and Jade Vifus is out.
And foul on, it looked like number 22, Naslevar. Quick play to Mitchell. Mitchell to Mitchell going to pass to Harrison. They're going to pass amongst each other, and Nasselvar pressing up a bit higher. And a lot of space in that part of the pitch. And the ball's going to be played through, but no one there. York's having a bit of a difficult time getting their through balls on target. Most of them are going right to the keeper. Something to keep an eye out for as the second half progresses. And that ball's going untouched. That will be a throw in for the Lions. Nice bit of control there by Lena Bari. And passing it back to the keeper. Opting for the short pass to Williams. Williams with a nice turn. Going to keep the ball at her feet. She's surveying the field, sending it through. And Joseph is right there, and a great run for the York Lions. 13, Amelia Joseph still going. And it's going to be broken up by the Algoma defense. Looked like a real opportunity for the York Lions there, but wasn't able to get a shot off. And Alois Mark Wallace took a ball directly to the stomach area. Bit winded on that one.
Looks like she'll be fine. You got to remember, these athletes have been playing all summer long on their home club teams, so they're in very good shape. It's just trying to gel with a new bunch of teammates.
Going to be a drop ball. And it goes to Joseph once again. She's the focus of this York Lions passing. And ball's going to be corralled by the keeper, Michaela Towns. Great work once again. Her experience is showing off.
If I'm Algoma at this time, I'm going to start showing a little bit more urgency. You know, this is a team that they can definitely compete against and, you know, possibly beat. So if they want to make this closer, they got to get on the score sheet early in this half so that they can try to gain some momentum and possibly tie this game.
I think you need to watch out for the aggression, especially from the attacking half of the Algoma Thunderbirds. They're going to want to press up a bit higher, which they're starting to do a little bit. It's going to leave that defense exposed, but like you said, you really just got to try and get on the score sheet and try to compete because these Thunderbirds are hanging around in this one. Towns once again going for a goal kick. And that's one player who's been great so far for the Algoma Thunderbirds. She's been aggressive. She's known when to come off her line, and she's always at her head up. And the 2 goals she's conceded are just very unlucky.
There could possibly be something that's still bothering Towns as Mizuka took that goal kick. They definitely need Towns to be at her best in goal to keep this game just 2-0 right now.
And the ball's going to go right to Torelli's feet. Nothing going on there. Corner kick once again for the York Lions. And if you're Coach Scarpino, you might be thinking to go to backup keeper Megan Chandler. I'm not sure if you want to risk an injury this early in the season to your starting goalkeeper.
There's a good possibility that Chandler plays tomorrow. That's what they did the first opening weekend, where Towns got game 1, and everybody is back in the box
And
to help her out.
Mizuka sending it away. And a goal kick for the Thunderbirds.
Again, a beautiful afternoon here in Sault Ste. Marie, Ontario, playing at the Superior Heights Field. We've got Algoma wearing their whites going from right to left, while the York Lions are in their reds going from left to right.
Towns with another long goal kick. Calic winning the ball. She's going to send it forward. Going to be a York possession, and that's going to be something, once again, you want to really clean up these set pieces, especially the goal kicks and the set pieces off of corner kicks. You want to really get them on target before you try to play the long ball. York passing it back to the keeper. Nice bit of skill from number 12, DeSanto, but it's going to go out. Algoma is going to lose possession once again, but they're going to be pressing a bit higher on Ava Jones here. Quadu, she's going to play it through, but it's going to go to Mizuka, who's going to play it back to her keeper. Michaela Towns playing the long ball. Bit of holding there. Referee plays advantage, and there's the whistle against Alois Mark Wallace. That's going to be a free kick for the York Lions.
Referee just moved them back a little bit. They were trying to get another 10 yards out of it. 15 minutes gone in this one. York Lions 2, your home Thunderbirds no score.
And there's a through ball. Got about 3 red jerseys for every 1 white jersey there. But luckily it's going to go straight out of bounds off the header.
Nobody's warming up yet for the Thunderbirds. You'd like to see some players get some actual game time in, as a reward for their training. A player like Nazlovar has played every single minute at home. So if you're interim coach Scarpino, you may want to get some fresh legs out there for the second half.
And once again, it's going to be Mizuka taking the set piece for Towns, so might be a bit of a cause for concern with her injury there. Algoma unable to get it out of their box. They got to keep fighting, and it's going to go out. Battle for the ball, but there's Naslovar hot on her trails, and you got a bit of an opportunity here. Naslovar's still going.
Oh, all they have to do is chip it.
Algoma still has possession. Couple lucky bounces, and unfortunately Naslovar's caught offside.
Better build up, that's for sure. They were just a step away from possibly sending Dunbar on a little mini breakaway, but she was stopped by Mitchell.
And it'll be a York throw after that. Williams coming toward midfield. And pass to Bari. Bari still has possession here, but you really want to cut off her passing lanes and try and get the ball back. And Williams going to play the ball along midfield. She's going to pass it to her fullback. And you can see a bit more aggression from the Algoma attackers as she's going to be left alone for a shot. Great save by Michaela Towns. That was number 7 Torelli on the shot, saved by Towns, and sacrificing a bit of defense for offense there, but you're down 2, might as well.
That play was started by number 14 Mitchell with a beautiful left footer all the way up the field, starting that play. And yeah, Towns again throwing her body around to keep the scoreline just 2 down.
Yeah, it's going to land at the feet of a York player, but she's unable to get a shot, and that's going to sail over the bar. Goal kick for Towns.
The field goal was good, but it was over and out. Oh, there's going to be a change here for the Lions.
Quadu coming out. So that's a key player going out for the York Lions. Isabel Guido is going to be in for the York Lions, number 24 out of Etobicoke. Throw in for the York Lions. DeSanto throwing it to Guido. She's going to control it with her chest, and it's going to go out of bounds. Ball kicked out of play by number 4, Olivia Bernard.
We've got some activity on the Algoma Thunderbirds end as well.
Oh, Towns unable to corral the ball, but it's going to sail out of danger for now. And Algoma unable to switch the play. Foul on number 12, DeSanto. A little bit slow to get up. Williams set up for the set piece. Algoma forming the wall. It's going to bounce around a bit, but number 20, Natalia Kalik, able to get it out. Natalia Kalik out of Winnipeg, Manitoba, represented Team Manitoba at the provincial level. That's a valuable piece to this Algoma defense, a first-year student out of Winnipeg.
Great recruiting by Algoma University. The men's program, you know, especially, they've been recruiting players from around the globe, but on the women's side, they're getting the word out. They're getting some quality players to buy in and join the program.
A couple good opportunities there for the York Lions, and it's going to go out. Winnipeg, definitely an underrated soccer hub. We've seen what they can do, at least where I'm from in Thunder Bay. We've had a couple Winnipeg teams that we've played, and they've all been quite good. York lining up for the set piece. Still in a dangerous area, but Dunbar able to win the foot race, and she's unable to keep the ball in.
If I were to guess possession for this game, I would say about 70-30 in favor of the York Lions. Every opportunity they can to fight for that 50-50 ball, they seem to be on the winning end of those battles. And that's something that has to change for the Thunderbirds.
It's definitely a intangible part of the game, winning those 50-50 balls, having that raw aggression and having that mindset to go out and be like, I'm going to win this ball and nobody's going to stop me. I think once the Algoma Thunderbirds start winning a few more 50-50 balls, that confidence will grow in other parts of the game for them.
Absolutely. Right now, it's been Towns that's kept them in this game, allowing just one on a penalty kick and then one late in the first half. Oh, what a
nice
save on the line.
Number 4 with the save, Olivia Bernard. Definitely a goal-saving block for Olivia Bernard. Great positioning, right, hugging the post. And it's going to keep that a 2-score game.
Kids, when your coach says he wants 2 players on the post, now you know why. That was Bernard was right at the right place at the right time to bail out her keeper.
Great positioning there for sure. Joseph on the far side, making a few moves, but nothing happening there. York throw in once again. Played to Zebic. And here's Nasselvar and Dunbar.
Oh, look at the wheels.
The Amber Dunbar is just outspeeding everybody here, and that's unfortunate, but ball's still in the right end of the field. Great hustle by Dunbar. And now you got to switch to the an offensive-minded style here.
Coach Scarpino applauded her on that great effort. Great run by Dunbar.
And unfortunately, that's going to be York ball. Looks like there is a sub. Number 2, Eva Harrison is coming out. As well as number 27, Chantel Williams. Coming in will be number 17, Maria Perry. Ball sent to Guido. Guido to DeSanto. DeSanto going to lose the ball. And ball is just going to be traded by both teams. Here it is. York Lions looking to build up. There's Guido on the touchline. It's going to go out. Number 7 with the clearance, Samantha Mazuka. She's had another great game today. Lots of crucial clearances and tackles. And a fight for the ball. That's going to be won by Maya Torelli for the Lions. Torelli passing to DeSanto for the throw. Looking for a bit of a farther throw. There's number 17 making a couple moves. She's going to find her teammate and once again going to go through the uprights. And that was another new sub, Anna Sophia Pinellis, number 18. So the new subs for the York Lions are number 17 Perry and number 18 Pinellas. Downs with the long kick. She's going to find a Thunderbird, but she's unable to control it. That's going to be Bari passing it to a teammate who's going to pass to DeSanto, and not fast enough to get that there. Algoma ball.
20 minutes left in this one, with the York Lions leading 2-0. Recap, both goals were scored in the first half, one on a penalty kick at the 12-minute mark, beating Towns, and one near the end of the first half at the 42-minute mark from Amelia Joseph.
Thunderbirds able to keep this a 2-goal game, but are unable to get on the score sheet. But their back line has done a pretty great job of keeping keeping it nice and clean in the middle and forcing everything to the corners. The York Lions have struggled a bit to play it up to the middle of the field. That's something you're really going to be glad about if you are Coach Scarpino.
Yeah, there's little victories in this in these 90 minutes. Definitely the heart is there. Definitely the back line is there. They just have to make some plays in the midfield to release Naslevar or work through her to set up some scoring plays.
And once again, York's able to just win the set piece and get a nice shot. And what a shot! Number 24, Isabel Guido, going bar down on Michaela Towns. That's going to be her first goal of the year, and what a great shot for her.
Everything that I said that Algoma should be doing, York did on that play. They worked it right through the middle, sending Isabel, and from about 20 yards out, finds just under the bar. Great goal.
Picture perfect shot for Guido as Mark Wallace takes a foul.
It's been a clean game. Just a few shoulder or sweater tugs.
Sophia Zebic on the set piece. And a little bit too powerful for 24 Guido to catch up to.
Interim coach Scarpino still shouting directions, trying to motivate his side, to tighten up, get on the scoreboard, do something positive so that they can build on, because they're going to be playing again in less than 24 hours versus the McMaster Marauders here at Superior Heights Field.
DeSanto passing it through the middle, looking for Guido once again, looking to make it a brace, and nothing there. Goal kick for Michaela Towns.
Guido had Towns looking the other way. If she would have taken the shot, it could have gone in short side, but she elected to try to find a teammate far post, and it just snuck through.
And battle for the ball. York going to win it once again. Torelli looking to make some moves. Ball's going to go out of bounds. Chow got in her way a little bit there. It's going to be a throw in for the Thunderbirds. York passing it to the back.
15 minutes left in this one.
Guido with a nice pass to Torelli. Torelli back to Guido. She's going to find more space. She can take the shot right to the keeper, Towns. Great save.
Towns has been busy in this one. And again, she's not getting up quickly. If she's dealing with something, it may be minor enough to keep her in this one, but since they do play tomorrow, we could possibly see a change in goal for the Thunderbirds.
Algoma pushing forward. There's Naslevar, and she's going to lose the ball. More physicality there from Alois Mark Wallace. She's willing to put her body on the line.
York's not phased, though.
We're playing it through the middle. Past 10, 15 minutes, they've been able to find a bit more space in that part of the field. That led to the third goal, of course. There's DeSanto. Playing it to Torelli. Great defending by the Algoma Thunderbirds, and nobody there on the pass. That was number 4, Olivia Bernard, getting rid of it. DeSanto playing it through to Zebic, and Zebic's going to play it through. Algoma unable to get it out of their own end. Guido playing the cross and deflected by Chow.
You see some tired athletes right now. They've been playing on their back heels most of the game and are defending their best. You know, with the scoreline 3-0, could have been 4 or 5, if not 4 towns play today.
You're going to want to get rid of it if you're Algoma. Naslevar unable to kick it away. And nobody on the end of Zebic's cross.
Another goal kick, though. Keeping them pinned in their own end.
Lions setting up for their kick. Algoma able to get it away. Still in danger territory. A nice turn, but looks like it finally went out of bounds.
Stay tuned after this one as we have the Algoma Thunderbirds men's team playing the York Lions men's team starting at 3:15. We've got about 10 minutes left in this one. If you've just tuned in, the York Lions are leading 3-0 over the Algoma Thunderbirds.
Great control by Machin Chow. She's unable to go for a run as the play is going to switch. DeSanto on the touchline. She's looking for her strikers. Nothing happening there. That's going to be Calic once again getting rid of the ball. And throw in for Joseph.
We've got some of the Thunderbirds players warming up to see if interim coach Scarpino gives them some playing time with 10 minutes to go.
Out of play. York able to keep possession. They're still pushing forward into the Algoma end. There's Guido once again, scored that goal. A beautiful bar down goal about 15 minutes ago. And goal kick for Towns once again.
Algoma's talking less. They're walking with their hands on their hips. They knew that today was a good day to get some points, and unfortunately, it just wasn't the result that they wanted.
Absolutely, and it's a bit of a shame. It's tough to start a game and give up a penalty within the first 15 minutes, but they have to be able to bounce back a little bit better. It's a marathon, not a sprint, the sport of soccer, so you can't let something like that get you down. And after that free kick, or after that penalty kick rather, they were able to tighten up and get a couple scoring opportunities. But as you were saying right before the second half, or rather the first half ended, that goal just changed the entire complexion of this match.
Yeah, you know, she was just pulled down, so and they've given it to York.
Oh, wow.
There was a play that could have, changed some of the momentum. Algoma was going up on an offensive break, and the referee charged an offensive foul and gave the ball back to York. So it's just not their day.
Oh, and there it is. Keeper took a touch, but she was able to get it away. Algoma winning possession. And that's not where you want that pass to go. Zebic playing it through to Joseph. Joseph on a run. She's going to beat everyone in a foot race. She's looking for the cross, but nothing happening there. Calic able to clear the line. It's going to be a throw in for the York Lions.
Again, great play. 3 crisp passes to send Joseph on a run, and Joseph on a diagonal straight to the goalie. But this time the D closed up on her, helping Towns out.
And Calic with a clearance, sending the ball forward, but Algoma just unable to get possession and maintain it. Goal kick for the Thunderbirds once again.
Activity stopped now for the Thunderbirds, all of them back on the bench. It looks like what we see on the field right now is how they're going to finish the game, possibly saving some players for tomorrow's affair.
Lions playing it around the back. Looking to just kill some time off the clock here. And Dunbar pressing forward, but not quick enough to affect Mitchell's pass. And Alois Mark Wallace once again using her physicality to affect the play, but York's going to keep possession. They're going to play it forward. There's Guido once again going on a run. And she can get a good shot on net, but easy enough for the keeper. And that was just a great through ball by Amelia Joseph. Just absolutely exactly where she wanted the ball to go.
Towns made that save, but it was on a weak left footer.
And a nice kick. She looks like she got all that, but once again, just not at the feet of an Algoma Thunderbird. Mitchell sending it forward. Turley just flipping it to her teammate, and Towns with a collision, but She's going to pop up quickly.
Towns definitely sacrificed her body today for her teammates.
Another save for Michaela Towns. Another 50-50 ball off that. Forward play to Torelli. Torelli to Guido. Guido once again in the perfect position to receive the pass, and another great pass this time from Torelli. Guido playing along the touchline. She's going to send it through. Couple moves here, and it's just going to go out. And an injury on Algoma's side.
So there's about 3 minutes left in regular time. Again, not too many stoppages in play, so probably 2 minutes in extra time. So 5 minutes left, and Algoma is actually going to make a few substitutions here.
Looks like it was number 22, Naslavar, off for the Algoma Thunderbirds, as well as number 10, Alois Mark Wallace. York sets up for the corner. Scrum for the ball, but there's another player down with an injury. The new players in for the Algoma Thunderbirds are number 12, Chloe Cormier, and number 15, Francesca Ottosania. Number 12, Cormier, as well as most of her team from the Sault Ste. Marie soccer lineage. She is a graduate of White Pines High School, first-year player. And Ottosania from Kemptville, down in Southern Ontario. And we have a player coming off for the Algoma Thunderbirds. Looks like it was number 7, Mizuka, who picked up a bit of a knock, and she's going to be coming off. Sorry, that was number 7, Mizuka, coming off for the Thunderbirds. Number 6, Carly Cocamiglio, new substitution. Battle for the ball. Here's Guido playing it up. DeSanto passing it back. Ball played to Mitchell. And Mitchell's going to play the through ball for her winger. Number 17, Perry, going for a run. Perry with a step over, and she's still going. And no one on the end of that shot. It was intended for number 18, Pinellas. Couple more passes here. York getting stronger as this game progresses with their build-up plays.
So there's 90 minutes in the books. Like I said, if I were to guess, I would probably add 1 or 2 minutes in extra time to this affair. And if you're the Thunderbirds, you know, a 3-0 defeat to the York Lions at home isn't what you wanted, but let's not make it 4.
And a great save by Michaela Towns. keeping it a 3-0 game.
Towns has played her heart out today.
What a performance from the Cambridge, Ontario native. She has been electric for this team.
This could have been a 6 or 7 nil affair if it wasn't for Towns has played today.
And another corner for the York Lions.
Everyone back for this one. This is probably going to be the last play of the game for today.
And make sure to stick around. In about a half hour, we will have the men's sides of both of these schools going up against each other. We have the Algoma Thunderbirds taking on the York Lions. There's Mitchell on the end of that. She's going to pass to Guido. Guido with a shot. Deflected by a white jersey. Still trouble. And Towns able to grab it. Going to take her time, but the referee will be most likely checking his watch and blowing his whistle very soon. And that's going to do it from Sault Ste. Marie, Ontario. Final score, York Lions 3, Algoma Thunderbirds 0. And your SiouxSports.com players of the game are, for the York Lions, number 13, Amelia Joseph. And for the Algoma Thunderbirds, the keeper, number 1, Michaela Towns. We will be back in about a half hour with the men's side.